JavaScript. More advanced features of JavaScript. So this ES6 Plus means that this is the latest version of JavaScript, and this is how to write them. So ES6, which is ECMAScript 2015 version, introduced major improvements to JavaScript that make code cleaner, more readable, and easier to maintain. You're able to write your code in more cleaner way, more readable way, and another way to and the way it will able to be easy for you to be able to maintain it. You're able to maintain it easily without complication. Do you understand? So one of the things we'll be looking at is our variable declaration, which is let, cost, and var. So we want to look at the difference between them, let, cost, and var. So for var, you should have in mind that var is a function scope variable declaration, a function scope, and it can be redeclared. And it can cause unexpected behavior when it comes to hosting. You have heard of hosting before now. I've heard of it before. Alright. So can be redeclared. This is what it actually means. So I see the first line of code here talks about var name equal to John. Right? Then you now come down here, you now say var name equal to Joe. It is allowed because it is allowed to reassign another name to or another value to that particular variable name. It is allowed to reassign another value to that particular variable name when you are using var. Therefore, let is a block scoped variable declaration. This one is just like more of revision of what we have looked at before actually, and the better way to write our code. So I believe that I have talked about this before. This function scope, block scope, var, let, constant. So for let, block scoped, right? Let is a block scoped variable declaration, cannot be redeclared in the same scope. So when you are in the same scope, which is the same block of code actually, sometimes you can say let age equal to 25. Then you now come down and now say age equal to 30. It is allowed. It is allowed. It is allowed. But redeclaration is not allowed. Redeclaration means that you say let age equal to 25. You now say let age also equal to 30. It is not allowed. But you can say let age equal to 25. Then you come down and say age now. That's you are updating the age. You are updating this particular age here now. You now say age equal to 30. Equal to 30. It is very much allowed because it is block scoped. Because it is block scoped programming variable declaration. Block scope variable declaration. Then we also have constant. Constant also is a block scoped variable declaration too. But at this time around, cannot be redeclared, cannot be reassigned like the first one, which is let allow redeclaration. Okay, let does not allow redeclaration, but it allow reassignment. But for constant do not allow redeclaration. It not allow constant do not also allowed reassignment. So when you are saying constant country equal to USA, you cannot come down and say country equal to Canada. But in let, you can say let age equal to 25, age is 30. Are you seeing the difference?
Yeah.
You are seeing the difference happening.
Yes.
One is broad scoped. So both of them are broad scope. One allow redeclaration, while the other one do not allow redeclaration and do not allow reassignment. So you use constant by default, use let if values needs to change. So for example now when I was writing this code, this JavaScript part of this code. Oh, oh. You see that most of my variables that I used to get most of the HTML elements are in constant. Therefore, let's now look at what happened to let delivery equal to what? Let delivery fee equal to 0. Hmm? Then delivery fee now. Let me see. There's a place I change the delivery fee value. I write code inside code delivery method. My my initial variable name is this delivery fee, right? Let me find it again. So if you want to find something in your VS Code, use Control F. Then you write the name of the where I use delivery fee. I use it here, delivery fee. So what I was trying to do here is that total event.inner test. So I'm changing, like I'm updating it. Updating so that it update summary. Seeing it update summary. So I'm updating it from this. I'm updating the delivery fee from this one to this one if the person actually add a delivery fee in his order. So like what now happen here is that you now add subtotal, the delivery fee, the object fee. So this delivery fee now means that if the person say okay, come and pick it up by yourself, then you now add addition of 2,000 naira plus the sum total of what you are ordering for. Urgent, so if you need it today, you also add that particular fee to it. That's make it total amount. You understand? You now save it inside this variable called total al dot inner text. So what I was trying to explain to you was that I was trying to explain this delivery stuff, this delivery variable. It, we use let here because we know that we will change it later. Like something that can be updated. It's something that can be updated later. You understand? So let's go back
Yeah.
to our code. So arrow functions. Shorter syntax for writing functions. These are shorter syntax of writing function. So this is the normal traditional way of writing your function, right? This is the traditional way of writing your function. Then later on you can now decide to call the function by saying console.log, or you say console.log add, then 3 and 4. That's when you want to call it, right? But this is the traditional way of writing it. Then the modern way of writing it is this. The modern way of writing your code is this. Constant add equal to a b, the arrow function. So that tells you that this bracket here, this is a bracket, right? This is a bracket. And these are the parameters. And this arrow now is what actually represents this function here. So whenever you see something like this, know that there's arrow function applied to this part.
Sorry, please, can you come again? Sorry.
Okay, what I was trying to say is that if you observe very well, you see this opening and closing bracket, this place. You also see it here too, right?
Yes, yes.
Then after this opening and closing bracket, you see this arrow function, this arrow sign, right? So this arrow sign, and so wherever you see something like this, know that an arrow function is being applied to your code. Arrow function is applied to your code. The constant add equal to a b, then arrow a plus b.
Return, that's your return.
Yeah, that's the return. So let's see how to display this.
This is better now.
Console.log add, 3, 4. This is better, abi?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
It's just the same thing. Yeah.
we try it.
I'm just seeing it now. I'm just looking at it, and that curly brackets and that return, that's just the only difference.
Still the same thing, still 7. Ah,
Mm.
so that's arrow function. Benefit: shorter syntax, does not bind its own case. You understand? And moving to template neutrals, use backticks to create dynamic strings. So for example, now you want to create a dynamic string, which is you want to, this is constant name equal to Alice, right? And you want to add this name now, this Alice, inside your response or inside your output, right? You can add it like this. But if you want to add it, you want to add it using this pattern. You want to add it using this pattern. You make sure that you use backtick. So you write all the sentence inside backtick, because you want to make use of a variable name. This is a variable, right? You want to make use of the variable name inside your sentence. So for that variable name to display or to work, you have to make use of the practice practice sign. Do you understand? So let's say uh constant greet equal to, no, let's say constant class equal to string, which is peace. right? No, no, no. You not use class. Class is a keyword, reserved keyword when it comes to
His
JavaScript.
name.
No, see, when it comes to programming language, some programming language have reserved, they call them reserved keyword, which is those keyword now you cannot just use them anyhow. They are so those keyword now you cannot use them to create a variable name. It will not work. It will create it will output an error because they are reserved words for that particular programming language. Do you understand?
Okay.
So for class now, class is a reserved keyword in JavaScript. Look at it for class. So if you want to use class, see constant class name constructor parameters. You seen it. So it is a reserved keyword when it comes to JavaScript. So you can say constant present student.
Just full name now.
So present student, constant present student equal to peace, right? Then constant message equal to practice. Now that practice now is on top your tab, on top your tab under EES button by your left hand side on your laptop keyword um keyboard I mean by your left hand side on your laptop keyboard under ESC ESC it is under it. So if you want to write that practice now you do control and that this thing no okay sorry just type it or you click on it, it will show you this practice sign.
Mm.
You understand? So now you want to write a sentence, say hello, hello, then you now say you want to write the name of the variable now, present student.
You put a dollar sign.
Yes, 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 dollar sign. Wait, I'm coming. Let me increase my. Are you seeing it now?
Mm.
Uh, so you do hello. Then the reason why you are doing it like this. Remember that for a time we were doing something like this. We're doing something like this console.log, then do something like this. No, we do I think something like this. Do hello, then
Yeah.
now do something like this. Okay, do something like this. Then do something like this too. Then uh, variable name. Okay, use
Not done anything with dollar sign in front.
yes, yes, not dollar sign. But you try to remember but remember what I was trying to do here, Abi.
The one that we have done is when it has that control console.log hi, that hi, then plus the your name, which is when we're talking about callback. Remember, we
Yes.
use that this thing.
Uh, so if you say constant now, you now do console.log message message hello peace. Isn't it? Hello
Mm.
peace. This hello now is coming from your normal text. Hello is coming from your normal sentence. Why peace is coming from your what? From your variable.
Yes,
Uh,
variable name.
yeah, so that's practice. That's the essence of using practice. Then what does it support? It supports multi-line string, variable interpolation, variable interpolation. So when you are doing this in every programming language, most programming language they also do this too. It is called variable interpolation. So you are trying to carry a variable into a sentence. And for you to do it, you have to make use of a dollar sign, then you curly brackets. You understand?
They now added exclamation mark.
Oh, this
Or you did not
exclamation.
add it to your own. Oh.
Oh no, this exclamation mark is normal sentence. It's normal sentence. Welcome, then Alice, the exclamation mark, then welcome. It's normal sentence. What I'm just
Okay,
concerned about
okay,
is this dollar sign, then use curly brackets.
okay.
Yeah. So now we are looking at destruction in arrays and objects. We have looked at destruction before now. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
If you go and watch those videos, we have done destruction before last week sef.
mm,
Yes, spread and operator. So for spread and operator, right? So we have spread operator, expand element. So for example now, you have a variable name, you have array, and inside the array you have two items, one and two. Then you want to get, then inside the second array now, inside the second array now, you want to add the previous array to the current items. Look at it, look at the current items, 4 and 3. And you want to add 1 or 2 to it so that when you output it, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And for you to do that, you now make use of spread operator. Make use of spread operator. So for you to make use of spread operator, you now use that the spread operator simply means dot 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 and the variable name. You understand?
no, come again, please.
Okay, wait, I'm coming. Let me use this. So we have constant item one, items
Okay,
one. The items one have array of have items inside the array of inside this array now we have one, two, three, four, five, right? And our target is to have a result. Our target is to have a result that output or that display that's have a result that um have a result that display or output one to 10. That's our target, right? So how are we going to achieve that? You create another variable, call it items2 equal to then your normal array. Then now you want to bring this previous array inside this new array. Now for you to bring this previous array inside this new array, and remember this is a variable, right? And variable stores values. Variable stores values, right? So we want to bring these values now into the current array now. Now say dot 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 three times and know the name of the variable. You now put your, remember where we stop is 5 now. So get 6, get 7, get 8, get 9, get 10. So if you now output it now on your browser, get console.log, then items 2, pressing it. Your array now, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. your array because of spread operator spread operator in JavaScript. Yeah. So, but I hope you understand what I just did.
Yes.
Mhm. Then rest operator. Remember, we have spread and rest operator. Rest operator is just like one method like that we have make use of that time last week too. I think last week to sum up total numbers of items. So for example, now maybe you have 1 to 100 and you want to do your calculation and you want to like sum everything together to become a whole number to become a whole number. So you can use instead of using that you can decide to use that other method that we have talked about, or you can decide to use this other rest method. So for this rest method now, as you can see from my screen, we get constant sum equal to net dot 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 numbers. um Then
Okay.
yeah, then your arrow sign, then returns numbers dot reduce total, then none, then total plus none, then zero. Then what this one actually represent is that look at this other side now, look at this sum 1 2 3 now. This total means when you do addition of 1 and 2 together. This num means what you are trying to add, which is that represent the initial value. So for here now, the initial value of this place is 0, that initial value of this one. You now add that one, you now add that 0 now to this one, making it what? Still making it 1. Do you understand?
No, please just come again.
Oh. You want to sum, you have 100 items, or you write down 1 to 100 in your paper or your notes now. And
Yes.
you want to add them together one by one. So you are saying 1 plus 2, then what you now get now is 3. The 3 plus the present 3, you get what? You get 6. 6 plus the 4,
Mm.
you get 10. 10 plus 5, you get 15. 15
Five,
plus 6,
6.
you get 21. 21 plus 7, you get 28. 28 plus 8, you get 36. You understand?
Okay.
36
Mm.
plus 36 now plus 9 now, you now get 36 plus 9, you now get 45. 45 plus 10, you get 55 until you get your whole number that you are looking for. Until you get your whole number that you are looking for. So test operator dot numbers, the arrow function or arrow sign, then return numbers dot reduce. So the method that you are using is to what? Is to reduce the items. Look at the items here. The item is 1 2 3. 1 2 3 is the items. 1 2 3 are the items. Then what you will get after you perform this operation, now you get 6 as a whole
There
number.
is 1 plus 2. 2. There is 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6.
6, yes, to get your whole number. You understand? So let me quickly do
Mm-hmm.
this on VS Code. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Console.log.
Some.
Yeah. zero, get zero, right? Or you put this one and this one, two, 15, get 15. You understand? So by the time you add this and this together, your results, you add it to this, then your results, you add it to this, then your results, you add it to this, you get 15. So when you add, forget about this zero just tell you that the initial point is zero. So by the time you add one and two together, you get what? You get three. That three now represents this total. You understand?
6.42. Okay.
Yeah, represent the total. Then the current value now, which is three, that's what represents the norm. So that's why you are seeing that that's why you are seeing something here. Total plus norm to now give you the total balance, everything. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's rest operator. So this rest now, trying to get what is here, what is coming from here, so that I can feed this space back as rest operator. Getting means that you are getting the previous value. I'm getting the previous value to add to the updated one. So this one now get the previous value. The previous value for this one is what? Is 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3 now. So previous value is 3 plus the current value is 3, that's 6. Yeah. So that's for rest operator. Now talking about modules. This one I already send a note enter the group chat. I want you guys to go and practice it yourself. And if you not understand it, this particular stuff now, if you not understand it,
Mm.
let me know. We will now look at it together. You understand? So when it comes to React, because after very soon we'll be moving to React. When it comes to React, when it comes to framework, when it comes to some other um, languages, or when it comes to another method of writing your JavaScript is when you make use of import and export. Import simply means, as the name implies, simply means that you are trying to import something from somewhere to another place. So maybe you order something in China now. You order something in China now and you import it into Nigeria. You will get that's importation. Then export means that you are taking it from where it was to another place. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that's import and export. So what I will do is that I will create a file called mass dot. Shey you remember that I was telling you guys that you can write a function somewhere and reuse it somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So look at what we want to do now. I see can I wait use okay. So I've already created the file before sef. Maths.js, are you seeing it? Yeah, I write
Mm.
the function inside maths.js. And what is the function? The function is to add two items together. Hmm? To add two items together.
A and return A plus B.
Yes. Add two items together. Then when I want to call it now, import app.js. And I want to now import add from maths.js. So that means in your app.js now, which is this place, is another example of less of it. So we'll look at it together. Ehen. So I wrote the function somewhere else. I wrote the function in my maths.js, right? I wrote it in my
Mm.
maths.js, which is I wrote the file in maths.js. The function I wrote it in maths.js. And in my app.js now, wait, I want to share something. Okay. So in my app.js now, I import it. Import it. Look at it. Import add from maths.js. Then I now console.log the result here. I console.log the result here. Are you seeing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In my index.js now, in my index.html now, right?
Yeah.
For me to see the effect, using my HTML. I say for me to see the effect using my HTML, oh, but there are other ways to see it.
Yes.
There are other ways to see the effect. So what I will do is that I will what I will do is that I will import my JavaScript from app.js. I doubt if it will work. Let's see if it will work.
Cannot use import statement outside the module.
Yeah, I guess it's not work. Let me see something. I'm coming. There's a way to write it in this particular side. I think module. Module. Oh, ah, yes. You see my screen? You see my screen? Hello.
I can see your screen. I can see your screen.
So this is what I did. The type. I said the type to module. But we are working with module. Working with module. Module means we are breaking each each of your code into different file. They are bringing them together to perform a specific task. You can also
Okay.
break your functions into some other files. They are bringing them together. You do what you they will not allow you to write or to perform the function you are performing. Now for your JavaScript for your JavaScript to understand that you are using module, you have to tell the type of the script that you are using, which is you are saying the type is what? It's module. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. So now take note in our app.js, in our That's the first one. Now maths.js, that's what we'll do. That's what we write our function. Then we export it.
Yes.
Export means we carry it from
Exporting
here.
it to app.js.
Yes, we carry it from here. Then we carry it, we put it inside, we now import it inside the, look at the variable name here, add, which is
And
what is coming from, what is coming from here. That's what is coming from here.
yeah, the math.js, yes.
Yes, add. Then in our app.js now, we now import it. Import add from maths.js, which is name of the file.
Okay, yes.
Then in this place now, you now do console.log. Console.log what? Add function. So you
And
now,
function.
yeah, then you now call the function. You call the function here. Then you add the what is it called? The
Variables.
oh, the argument. So now there's something I learned today, right? I learned something about parameters and arguments. The two, the two works hand in hand together. Work hand in hand together. When you want to use parameters, um parameters enter function. Are you seeing it? Params. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
So parameters, right? We put parameters here inside this opening and closing bracket, just like the way we did this place now. Where is it? Let's not go use this one. Ah, so you put your parameters here. Then when you want to call your function now, now say name. Then what you now put here is the argument. Argument is what you now put here. So let's say here means parameters here now uh, is name, right? You want to now call the function and say return, and say return anything at all sha. Then you want to now, let's see, consider, hello, Bernard. Come don't worry. But what I'm trying to explain is that these parameters now actually represent something, just like the way we do constant name or constant student equal to Bernard, right? So just like the way you do this one, that's how you also do this one. So for you to now call the name now, for you to call the name function, you have to put the argument. So this one now actually mean argument. Now put the argument here. Put the argument here. You understand? So if you want to call the function now, now say console.log name the parameters, which is Bernard. You understand? So parameter is what is inside the opening bracket after the function of the name, after the name of the function, I mean to say, after the name of the function, the parameters argument is the value that you pass inside the function when you want to call it. Do you understand? Alright. So this is perfect example.
Yes, yes.
This is perfect example of what we just look at using import and export. So I've dropped the notes on the group chat. Just take your time and look at it. Do it. This is an assignment. Do it. Do this. Do it. You have to do it. Do it as an assignment and submit on Friday. Failing you on Friday. You have to do it on failing you on Friday. You have to submit it.
Please, on Saturday, beg,
Why on Saturday?
if possible, Saturday, please.
Why?
My Friday is tight already.
Okay. All right. So